Last year in North Dakota, there were 37 overdose deaths that we know of. 9 of those were in Grand Forks County alone. And at the top of the list of the cause of deaths in those overdoses was fentanyl.
It's an anesthetic type class of drug. It's a very powerful synthetic. It is about 20 times more potent than heroin. It's about 80 to 100 times more potent than morphine.
There is no socioeconomic background that would indicate a likelihood of abuse. This is something that can affect any family at any socioeconomic level.
And it's very devastating for me to make that phone call to somebody's, I think about the family of the people, and you get the phone call that says they're in the emergency department and they've passed away because they overdosed. That's devastating, and I wish I had never had to make another phone call like that again. Having done it twice in the past year, it hurts me. And those people are good people. They're not people that you would think, oh, well, they're not a good person. Everybody has got something to contribute to our world.
In this case, we have something that is, in fact, an actual, in certain circumstance, legal painkiller, but it's prescribed in very limited and carefully regulated dosages and only for people who really and truly need it.
And if you think about shaking out salt onto a piece of paper or onto the countertop, and you think of 3 or 4 grains of salt being a very small quantity, the difference between dying and not dying could be 1 grain out of those 3 to 4 grains of salt. And that's kind of tiny.
Be a parent, and don't be afraid to take the product to the police to be tested, and if you suspect your child is abusing drugs, you need to take them to a professional. You need to take somebody to see if there are addictive issues, to see if there are health issues that might come along. You are probably going to be saving their lives.
We have to warn our children so that they're given the tools to say, hey, I've heard about this. I know this is dangerous. I know this is bad. I need to stay away from it because I want more for my life than to be hooked on a drug that I have to lie and cheat and steal to get more of. I get hooked on it and my life really turns to a situation that I wasn't expecting, and it's not the life I want.
Nobody would ever take one of these substances, be it meth, be it fentanyl, intending to become an addict. Nobody does that. They think that they can beat it, but these kinds of substances that are so highly addictive assure that that's what's going to happen to these people. And the best way to avoid that tragic consequence is to not get involved in the first place.